No, so in Australia, we're presenting videos filmed, shot on the sites.
Oh, cool! That's awesome.
So they're videos. So, so usually, there'll be kind of sort of 2 points of view, whether it be, like a focus on a building's connectivity or continuity with its environment. That sounds really vague. Like some of them have like a focus on cultural repair. So, it might be a view up through the courtyard with all the different kinds of counselling for Aboriginal youth, for that kind of thing. There's another project in Northern Australia, in the Northern Territory, that's sort of like takes 3 days to get to the site because it's so remote.
Wow.
And so I'll just give you a little description.
Yeah, I love it.
I think it was in the 60s, a group of Aboriginal people who were working on a cattle station called Wave Hill were not happy with the working conditions that they were subject to, and so they walked off, and they walked this 22-kilometre walk to leave the station. And over the course of that walk, they thought about what they wanted as people, and they fought for they argued for their rights for their sort of working rights, and then that sparked them arguing for their land rights.
Mm-hmm.
And then they won native title.
Wow.
Yeah, so this sounds like drunk history to me, but anyway. Because I'm like, I didn't really expect to be sort of relating this, but it's like a significant walk, for example, and so the architectural project, architects from Melbourne Uni have made small little pavilions marking the walk,
mm-hmm.
and so they've become little sort of focal points that are like signposts and just a little bit of shelter where people can gather, and so they're very light architectural structures, but that's like one project that we will be filming. So sort of film it from the air, and then maybe just like a sense of filming like what it's like to walk in that space.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's awesome. I mean, it's funny, I feel like I just had assumed that I had a conception of like how the additional projects would be represented. And I think I just assumed that they were going to be these sort of like architectural propositions. In other words, like 3D models.
Yeah.
But this sounds, I don't know, there's something really exciting and interesting to me about the propositions kind of already existing, and that they exist elsewhere, but you're trying to like incorporate representations of their existence into this pavilion.
Yeah. Yeah, it's sort of, I don't know, it's still forming. Mm-hmm. So unlike grasslands that I've been working with for a while, and, really have quite I've gained a lot of understanding through years of working with them and exhibiting, thinking, this is a sort of new and experimental on the
mm-hmm.
And so I don't know how it's like. I mean, there's all the intentions that I have, and challenges of making a work that fulfills the criteria that I have for it, and also it's obviously representing other people's work as well in a way, which is complicated. And so I'm sort of flat out trying to strike those chords and then land the video in a way